I was at a small party and I met a young man by the name of Thomas. He was 6¼ years old. This is Thomas's favourite joke. Where does Quasimodo live? All together, everyone? I don't know, Thomas. Where does Quasimodo live? In a hutch back in Notre Dame. And Thomas laughed, and he laughed. I laughed as well. I wasn't laughing at the joke. I was laughing at Thomas, laughing at his own joke. Now, if an adult had told that joke, we would have groaned. But a child who has no concept of failure, they just don't care. If you ask a class full of 5-year-olds who can draw, every single hand in the class will shoot up. Me, I'm the bestest drawer in the world, ever. Ask the same class 8 or 10 years later. Okay, who can draw? You might get 1 or 2 hands that go up. The rest of them? No, I don't think so. Even though some of them will probably be very good at drawing. So at some point between that young age and that slightly older age, confidence was lost in some of the skills that they have. How so? Tell me if you can identify with this kind of thinking. I would do, for the sake of illustration, 100 presentations. When I say presentation, that's all I do. I speak after dinner, I speak at conferences about achievement thinking, I speak at meetings. So let's say I do 100 presentations. I would do 94 good presentations, solid presentations. I'm happy, everybody's happy. I would do 3 presentations which would be out of this world. I mean, I'm talking about getting standing ovations. I'm talking about people throwing flowers at me, being carried around the room shoulder high, women standing on tables and chairs, shouting at the top of their voices. No, sorry, maybe not. And then I would do 3 presentations which were not all that good. Now, which ones would I focus on? The 97 good ones or the 3? That's right. How is it we do that? What on earth is all that about? That's exactly what happened to me in 2002. I did 3 presentations in a row that, in my opinion, were not all that good. And I had a crisis in confidence. My business went downhill because I was scared stiff of letting down my clients. I wasn't taking on work. So how can we maintain that confidence? Because we all lose confidence from time to time. Superstars of stage, screen and music, world-class athletes, business icons, irrespective of what we've achieved in our lives, irrespective of how much money we have, from time to time, we all have self-doubt. So how can we maintain that confidence all, if not most of the time? Well, I think we need to look to the words of the songwriter Johnny Mercer. The name of the song? Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. That's what we need to do. Accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. Here are some ideas. Surround yourself with your achievements. Now, in my case, that means I've got photographs over on my office walls of my successful events where I've had a really good time. I've also got a folder with those photographs in them. I've also got another folder with my testimonials in them, a really thick folder where my clients have told me how well I did and how I helped them achieve their goals in their organizations, as well as individuals that have enjoyed my presentations. So surround yourself with your achievements. Next thing you might do is surround yourself with good friends, people who are positive, people who are helpful, people who are successful, people who are confident. Surround yourself with those kind of people. Also, if you do something and it didn't quite work out how you wanted it to work out, then ask yourself the following questions. What could I have done? What could I have done differently? What could I have done better? What did go wrong? What could I have done better? What will I do differently next time? And then next time, do it. And the last idea is, have you heard of the expression, no news is good news? There's a reason for it, and I believe it. I believe we should take it literally. No news is good news. Don't watch the news on the TV. Don't read newspapers. Now, I know some of us have to keep our fingers on the pulse of what's going on in the world, but a lot of us don't have to. And in the news, it's amazing how it is so full of negativity. They even seem to find a way of putting a negative spin on positive news. So, to finish off with, I'd like to leave you with the words of Johnny Mercer. Latch on to the affirmative and don't mess with Mr. In Between. I never said I could sing. I'm quite good at drawing though. Until next time, stun the world. Be astonished.